everyone! Welcome back to Everyday English Talks. I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Dan, and we are so happy you're here with us today. Seriously, whether you're listening on your commute, or at home with a cup of tea, or at the gym, welcome. You belong here.
Oh, yes. And today's episode is a really special one because we are doing something a little different. Today, the topic is going to be about daily routine, and Dan is going to take me through what a typical day looks like for me.
That's right. We're going inside Cheryl's day, a full day in her life. And as she walks us through it, we're going to stop and highlight all the amazing English phrases and vocabulary that come up naturally along the way.
So, listeners, here's your challenge. As you listen today, pay close attention to the phrases we use. Some of them might be new to you, some might be familiar. Either way, by the end of this episode, you're going to have a ton of really useful, everyday English expressions.
Expressions that real people use every single day. Okay, Cheryl, I am so curious. Let's start at the very beginning. The morning. What happens when you first wake up?
Okay, so I have to be honest with you all. I am not a morning person. Like, at all. I'm not a morning person. That's our first phrase today. It means you don't feel good or energetic in the morning. You find it hard to wake up and get going early. And that is 100% me.
So true. And the opposite would be, I'm a morning person. Someone who feels great and energetic right when they wake up. I think I'm somewhere in the middle, honestly.
Lucky you. So my alarm goes off at 7 in the morning. The alarm goes off. That means the alarm starts making noise. It starts ringing. It goes off. And my first instinct every single morning is to hit the snooze button. Oh, hit the snooze button. That is such a classic phrase. So the snooze button is the button on your alarm that gives you a few more minutes of sleep before it rings again. And hit here doesn't mean to punch it. Well, sometimes it does. It just means to press it. Sometimes I do actually punch it a little. I hit the snooze button at least 2 or 3 times before I finally get up. My alarm goes off at 7, but I don't actually get out of bed until maybe 7:20, 7:30. I feel that deeply.
And listeners, do you do this too? Do you hit the snooze button? I think most people do. It's very normal for us. Okay, so you finally get out of bed. What does that look like for you?
So I stumble to the bathroom. And I mean stumble. Like I'm walking into walls a little bit because I'm half asleep. Half asleep means you're awake, but you still feel very, very tired. Your brain isn't fully working yet. Your eyes are barely open. You're kind of in a daze.
Like you're running on autopilot.
Exactly. Running on autopilot. That's a great one too. It means you're doing things automatically without really thinking about them, like a plane flying itself. So I brush my teeth, wash my face, which together we call freshen up. Freshen up means to quickly wash and make yourself feel cleaner and more awake. It's a really handy phrase. Yeah, you hear it a lot. Like if someone says, just give me 5 minutes to freshen up, they mean they're going to quickly wash their face, maybe fix their hair, make themselves feel more presentable. It's casual and natural.
Yes. And sometimes in the morning, I also say, out loud, to nobody in particular, rise and shine, which is a cheerful, fun way to say, wake up. Like the sun is rising. Go on and shine. You hear parents say it to their kids a lot.
Do you actually say that to yourself? In the mirror?
You know what? Sometimes I do. It sounds silly, but it genuinely helps. You say it sarcastically to yourself, and then somehow you feel a tiny bit better. Try it, listeners. Rise and shine. Okay, then I get dressed, which is just putting on your clothes for the day. Pretty straightforward.
Simple but important vocabulary. Get dressed. And you might also hear get changed, which means to change from one set of clothes into another, like changing out of your pajamas into your work clothes.
Exactly. Okay, so now it's time for breakfast. And Dan, this is where things get a little chaotic for me on weekday mornings.
No, chaotic how? Tell me everything.
So, on most mornings, I'm in a rush, so I just grab a bite. Grab a bite is such a useful phrase. It means to eat something quickly and informally. You're not sitting down for a full meal, you're just grabbing something fast, like a piece of toast or a banana or a granola bar.
Right, yeah.
You can also use it when you're planning to eat with someone. Like, hey, do you want to grab a bite after work? It means, let's go eat something together, casually. Really common phrase.
I use that one all the time. And on mornings when you don't grab anything, do you ever skip breakfast?
Sometimes, yes. And when I do that, I deeply regret it by about 10 in the morning because I am absolutely starving. I'm starving. That's a phrase you hear a lot. Technically, starving means severely lacking food. But in everyday conversation, it just means I'm very, very hungry. You use it casually all the time.
Like, I haven't eaten since noon. I'm starving. It's just a dramatic and fun way to say you're really hungry.
Exactly. And the other non negotiable part of my morning is coffee. I absolutely cannot start my day without it. And the phrase for that is I can't function without my coffee. Function means to work properly, to operate normally. So I can't function means I can't work, I can't think, I can barely exist without it.
I think a huge percentage of the world relates to that phrase. I can't function without my coffee. Even if you replace coffee with tea, same idea. Listeners, what is your morning drink? Coffee, tea, juice?
Oh my goodness, yes. More times than I'd like to admit. You see the doors closing and you're running on the platform, and then the train just leaves without you. And you just stand there, devastated. It's a very humbling experience.
Very humbling. Okay, so you've made it to work, you've survived the commute. What does the start of your workday look like?
Okay, so when I get in, the first thing I do is settle in. Settle in means to get comfortable and organized in a new space. You put down your bag, you get your coffee, you sit at your desk, you look at your to-do list. You're just getting yourself ready to start working. It takes maybe 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then when I'm ready to really start working, I hit the ground running. Hit the ground running is a great idiom. It means you start something with a lot of energy and enthusiasm with no warm-up time. You just jump right in and go, like a runner who starts sprinting the moment the race begins.
Oh, I love that one. We need someone who can hit the ground running. You hear that in job interviews a lot. It means they want someone who doesn't need a long time to get used to the job, someone who can start being productive right away.
Such a good point. And some mornings, okay, a lot of mornings, I sit down and I am just swamped. Swamped with work means you have so much work to do that you feel overwhelmed, like you're drowning in it. A swamp is a kind of wet, muddy area where you can get stuck, and that's exactly how it feels.
Totally. Sorry I couldn't call back. I was completely swamped. Everyone has felt that at some point. And what do you do when you're feeling swamped? Do you push through or do you take a break?
I've learned that you actually have to take a quick break sometimes. Take a quick break. It means to stop what you're doing for a short time to rest, even just 5 or 10 minutes. Walk away from the screen, get some water, look out the window, and then you come back feeling a little more clear-headed.
Yes! Research actually backs that up. Short breaks make you more productive. And clear-headed is a nice phrase too. It means your mind feels sharp and focused, not foggy or confused. Okay, let's fast forward a little bit. Lunchtime. What does lunch look like for you?
Okay, so lunch for me depends on the day. Sometimes I pack a lunch. Pack a lunch means you prepare your food at home and bring it to work in a container or a bag. It's usually cheaper and healthier. And sometimes I eat out. Eat out means you go to a restaurant or a food place outside instead of eating at home or at your desk.
Right.
And then on Friday's my treat day. I treat myself to something nice. Treat myself is such a lovely phrase. It means you do something special or indulge in something enjoyable just for yourself as a little reward, like a fancy lunch or a dessert or a new book, something that makes you happy.
I love that. You deserve it. Treat yourself. What's your usual Friday treat, Cheryl?
Usually a really good sandwich from this little place near my office and a fancy latte. Nothing wild, but it just makes Friday feel special, you know? And honestly, lunch is also when I finally get a chance to have a bite and actually sit down and breathe. Have a bite, very similar to grab a bite, it means to eat something. Just a casual way to talk about eating.
Totally. Listeners, do you pack a lunch or eat out? Think about that and try to make a sentence. I usually pack a lunch because, or I prefer to eat out because. Great practice. All right, the afternoon. The post-lunch slump is real. What happens for you?
Oh, the afternoon slump. Yes, around 2 or 3 p.m., I start to feel a little tired again. But I push through, finish my tasks, and then finally it's time to call it a day. Call it a day means to stop working and decide you're done for the day. It's a really satisfying phrase.
Yeah. Like, all right, everyone, let's call it a day. It means we're done, let's go home. You hear managers say it, you hear friends say it after a long day out. Very versatile phrase.
And there's also clock out, which literally means to register the end of your work shift. But people use it casually too. Like, I'm going to clock out at 5 today. It means I'm leaving work at 5. Clock in means you arrive and start. Clock out means you finish and leave.
Great one. And how do you feel at the end of the day, after a full day of work?
Honestly, I'm beat. I'm beat is a really casual, informal way to say I'm very tired, exhausted, done. Beat here means worn out. It's stronger than just tired. It suggests your energy has been completely used up, like you've been defeated by the day.
Ha! Defeated by the day. I feel that. And you know, listeners, there's actually a lot of ways to say you're tired in English. I'm exhausted, I'm worn out, I'm wiped out, I'm drained, I'm beat. They all mean very tired, just with slightly different intensities and feels. English loves variety.
It really does. Okay, so after I clock out and get home, the first thing I do is change out of my work clothes. Getting into comfortable home clothes is honestly one of the best feelings in the world. Like immediately, your body just relaxes.
Oh, absolutely. It's like a signal to your brain, okay, work is over, rest time now. And what do you do to relax once you're home?
So I love to unwind in the evenings. Unwind is such a beautiful word for relaxing. It means to relax after a period of stress or work. You unwind, like a coil of tension slowly loosening. I might make dinner, or sometimes I order in. Order in means you order food to be delivered to your home instead of going out to a restaurant. And order out or get takeout are also used to mean the same thing. You have the food brought to you, especially on those days when you're really beat and you just cannot bring yourself to cook. Exactly. No judgment on those days. And after dinner, I love to just put my feet up and watch something. Put your feet up is a lovely idiom for relaxing completely. Literally, you might put your feet up on the couch, but really it just means to rest and take it easy. Stop doing things and just relax and do your best.
Put your feet up and relax. Oh, cozy. And what do you watch? Are you a binge watcher? Oh, absolutely. I am a serial binge watcher. Binge watch. This is a very modern and very popular phrase. It means to watch many episodes of a TV show in a row, one after another, for a long period of time, like watching 5 or 6 episodes in one evening. We've all done it.
Guilty as charged. I definitely binge watch. And the streaming services are designed to make you do it. With the autoplay and everything, you finish one episode and the next one just starts. Dangerous.
So dangerous. And sometimes instead of watching something new, I catch up on my shows. Catch up on. This is a really useful phrasal verb. It means to bring yourself up to date with something you've missed. So if you haven't watched a show in a few weeks and there are new episodes, you catch up on them. You watch all the ones you missed.
Right. You can also catch up with a person, meaning you spend time together and talk about what's been happening in your lives. We need to catch up means let's get together and talk because we haven't talked in a while. So catch up on something or catch up with someone. Both very useful.
Such good distinctions, Dan. Okay, so it's getting later now, maybe 9:30 or 10 p.m. Time to start the bedtime routine. And I do have a bit of a night routine. I'm not someone who just falls onto the bed and passes out, although some nights I do.
Walk me through the routine.
Okay, so I do my skincare, which is washing my face again and putting on moisturizer and all that. Then I maybe read a little bit, and before I sleep, I set an alarm for the next morning. Set an alarm. It means to schedule your alarm clock or phone alarm so it will ring at a specific time the next day. Very important step.
Very important. Otherwise, you might sleep in, which means to sleep longer than you planned or past your usual wake up time. Sometimes sleeping in is wonderful, like on weekends, but on a work morning, disaster.
Absolute disaster. So, yes, always set that alarm. And then it's time to hit the hay. Hit the hay. This is a really fun, informal phrase that means to go to bed and go to sleep. Hay is dried grass that was historically used as a mattress, so hit the hay means to fall into your bed. It's very casual and a bit old-fashioned, but people still use it today.
Love that one. All right, I'm going to hit the hay. You can also say hit the sack. Same meaning. Both mean to go to bed. And Cheryl, once you're in bed, how quickly do you fall asleep?
Oh, I am out like a light. Out like a light means you fall asleep very quickly, like a light being switched off. 1 second it's on, the next it's off. That's me. My head hits the pillow, and within minutes I am gone.
That's the dream. Literally. And do you sleep well through the night?
On a good night, yes. I sleep like a baby. Sleep like a baby, this is a classic English expression that means to sleep very deeply and peacefully. No interruptions, no tossing and turning, just a deep, wonderful, restful sleep. It's a bit ironic because actual babies wake up every few hours, but the expression means the opposite.
That's always funny when you think about it literally. Babies don't actually sleep that well. But yes, I slept like a baby means you had an amazing night's sleep. And I think we all want to sleep like a baby after a long day.
We really do. And that, my friends, is a full day in my life, from the alarm going off in the morning to sleeping like a baby at night. I hope you all felt like you were right there with me throughout the day.
I absolutely did. And we covered so many great phrases today. Let me do a super quick recap for everyone. In the morning, we had I'm not a morning person, the alarm goes off, hit the snooze button, half asleep, freshen up, and rise and shine.
Then for breakfast and getting ready, we had grab a bite, I'm starving, I can't function without my coffee, running late, beat the traffic, and catch the train.
At work, settle in, hit the ground running, swamped with work, and take a quick break. At lunch, pack a lunch, eat out, have a bite, and treat myself.
We really do. And that, my friends, is a full day in my life. From the alarm going off in the morning to sleeping like a baby at night. I hope you all felt like you were right there with me throughout the day.
In the afternoon, call it a day. Clock out, and I'm beat. At home in the evening, unwind, order in, put my feet up, binge watch, and catch up on.
And at bedtime, set an alarm, hit the hay, out like a light, and sleep like a baby. That is an incredible list of phrases from just one day.
It really is. And all of these phrases came from just describing one normal, everyday day. That's the magic of it. English is all around you in your daily life. You just need the vocabulary to express it.
Exactly. And here is your practice challenge for this week. Try to describe your own daily routine in English. Walk through your day, just like Cheryl did today, from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed. Try to use at least 5 of the phrases we covered today.
Yes, you can write it down in a notebook, say it out loud in front of the mirror, record yourself on your phone, whatever works for you. The point is to use the language actively, not just to recognize it. When you use a phrase yourself, it really sticks in your memory.
So well said. And you know what? There's no perfect way to do it. Your routine might be very different from Cheryl's, and that is great. The more personal and real your sentences are, the more you'll remember them.
I love that. Okay, before we go, a huge warm thank you to everyone who is listening today. You spent your time with us, and we do not take that for granted. Truly. We hope it was helpful, fun, and that you walked away with something new today. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please share it with someone who is learning English. The more, the merrier. And we would love to hear from you. Tell us about your daily routine. What phrases do you already use? Which ones were new?
Next episode, we've got something really exciting coming up.
Can't wait for that one. All right, everyone, until next time, keep practicing, keep listening, and remember that every single day you're getting a little bit better. I'm Dan.
And I'm Cheryl. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are in the world. And we'll see you in the next episode of Everyday English Talks podcast. And as always, if you're not subscribed yet, now is the perfect time. Hit subscribe so you never miss an episode.